Bad news. A new report comes out and suggests that Daniel Kinahan, who the U.S. Treasury put a $5 million bounty on his head, was working with Top Rank, and they paid him over $4 million in consultation fees. That's what I'm going to talk about in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let me jump right into it. Yahoo Sports, link in the description. Top Rank paid alleged mob boss over $4 million in consulting fees for Tyson Fury fights in Las Vegas. Top Rank paid reputed Irish mobster Daniel Kinahan more than $1 million for each of Tyson Fury's 4 bouts. Tyson Fury promoted from 2019 to 21. Top Rank chairman Bob Arum told Yahoo Sports. Arum, whose company will co-promote Fury versus Dillian White, said on Thursday he paid Daniel Kinahan at least $1 million in each of those 4 fights against Deontay Wilder twice, Tom Schwartz, and Otto Wallin fights. The fights between Fury and Wilder were each for the WBC heavyweight title. The other 2 bouts, non-title fights. That's Schwartz and then the other guy. So right off the bat, why am I the only one on YouTube really even talking about this? I haven't really seen anyone with the profile and page the size of mine talking about this. And that just goes to show you that old media, they're into the cover-up game and they refuse to talk about real life issues. This is some real stuff. Says Top Rank paid the money to a company called Hupo Sports Agent that is registered in Dubai, UAE, for what Arum said were consulting fees owed to Kinahan. The deals for the Fury fights were put together by Harrison Whitman, Top Rank's former general counsel, who is now chief strategy and legal officer for a new company called Probellum. So somebody left Top Rank and started working with Probellum. Top Rank came to terms, promotional Fury deal, blah, blah, blah. And it says how Top Rank became involved with Daniel Kinahan. Top Rank, as many have in boxing, has begun to disassociate itself with Daniel Kinahan because it's hot in that kitchen, right? It says Kinahan, he stressed, is not part of Saturday's card and has not been involved from the beginning. Arum asked how he reconciled doing business with Kinahan at all, considering his unsavory reputation when they began with each other approximately 5 years ago. It says, quote, Kinahan called me and we had a long conversation. He has kids and he said he wanted to get out of that other stuff. He said to me, what is that other stuff? He said to me, Bob, I've done some bad things in my life. I admit that. Oh, Bob out here spilling the beans. I've done some bad things in my life. I admit that. I'm not involved with that anymore. I'm just trying to clean up my life and be a legitimate businessman. I wasn't involved in any of the things he might have done before, and he was telling me he wasn't doing anything. But Arum said after a smooth working relationship for a while, things began to change. Kinahan began to use bully tactics. Arum said at the same time he was hearing that Kinahan may still be involved in questionable activities. Arum said that his company began to fully disassociate with them. There came a time that we discovered that he might still have been involved in some nefarious activities, Bob Arum said. That was enough for us. Arum is 90. He's a Harvard-educated attorney. It says, we are complying with the U.S. and all government laws and regulations as we always do. But I don't expect anything like a seizure to occur because Kinahan has had no involvement in this event whatsoever. So I'll be giving you guys more information. This is crazy. Bob Arum and Top Rank were previously raided by the FBI in the past, and then now they're working with him. Another thing I understand is hot in the kitchen with the U.S. Treasury announcing what they announced. Daniel Kinahan is a wanted man with a $5 million bounty on his head. But the thing that you got to question is Bob Arum, a Harvard graduate, there was a point in time where he was like, oh man, Daniel Kinahan's a great guy. But if you listen and read this article, as I've just read the quotes for you, he's sounding like he knew that Daniel Kinahan has been involved in some things. And he's kind of snitching on Daniel Kinahan to a degree, you know, now that things have went south. So I think that's weird because he was like, oh, Daniel Kinahan, he's one of my favorite people. And now he's saying that we're disassociating ourselves with him for a while. And that has been the case. I mean, this whole story is getting crazy, and it's just like a movie. Usually situations like this don't get better. they only get worse in terms of you have people in the Kinahan cartel or gang, and they've already been apprehended. One dude got sentenced to football numbers, and now you're going to see who's really loyal. There's a lot of YouTube channels and Instagram pages and boxers and trainers and managers that spoke and praised Daniel Kinahan. Now all those same people have gone radio silent, completely quiet. If stand for what you believe in. If you believe Daniel Kinahan is innocent and you know he has no involvement in all these heinous crimes and things that he's accused of, then why should it change now that the U.S. Treasury and the DEA are looking at him? You should still be pledging your support. But now none of those same people from boxing, those characters, are praising their support because they know the spot's hot, and you now too can get potentially indicted or implicated in this stuff. And like I said, it's just like one of those movies where at the beginning of the movie, the cocaine cowboy or whoever, they're doing well. Scarface dies at the end of the movie. You know, hate to give you guys a spoiler, but it usually doesn't play out like you watch the Carlitos Ways and the Scarface and New Jack Cities and Paid in Full. It usually people go to jail, people are in prison, you know, attacked, shot at, casino, they bombed his car, you know what I mean? Just crazy stuff. And I can see the unraveling with this situation. In the last 30 days in the month of March, 50% of the people that watch my content subscribe. So thank you. The other 50% have not. Let me know what I could do to earn your subscription. Here's your reminder, subscribe to the channel. I will stay on top of this as well as other boxing issues for you, the fan. I do the research so you don't have to. If you love boxing, you should love Boxing Ego. But this whole situation is looking crazy. And Bob Arum, who's had a relationship and at a time praised Daniel Kinahan, everybody is now disassociating with him and acting like they knew all along that this was bad business. And this ego Stradamus strikes again. I don't even have to toot my own horn. I already seen this coming a million miles away if you listen to any of my previous videos, because it's only so long, like Jay-Z said, only so long fake thugs can pretend. And it's only so long that you can get away with this type of behavior. And, you know, Kinahan's popping up, smiling with fighters and posting pictures, and they've been looking at him, Garda and the FBI and DEA and all these people. It's just the US just now put sanctions on him, and this has been an ongoing thing. So the 12, they looking at it like you're taunting them when you keep popping up on Twitter and doing interviews and smiling in pictures and stuff, and they're looking for you, you know, and they're trying to find your whereabouts. So we'll see how it all plays out. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'm the best in the business. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.